Okay, we're here to breach the shipyard and scuttle the ship. So which skill am I going to get next? I think I'm just going to forget pistol. You know, I might put a few points into low tech. That would be insane. Now, unless I'm mistaken, there is a guard in here who is not hostile, but I am going to keep my weapon out just in case.
You came in on the chopper? You must be with the DC people.
Yeah, see, none of the guards are hostile just yet.
You must be dead. My buddy Vinny said stream me.
I don't know about you guys, but this reminds me a lot of Payday 3's Election Day mission 1. Now, of course, it's extremely easy to reach the crane through super jumping.
We have begun planning your future objectives. Now we'll be sending you to Paris. Make sure he gives you the current residence of his associate, Morgan Everett. I do not have access to that information.
Yep. That's just annoying. And that's not even a security computer. Oh 0909. We may as well check out what's in here. I don't see a reason not to. Even though we've set the alarm off, we still seem fairly sneaky. Sneaky, sneaky! Oh my god, shut up. Here we go, now we get to turn off the cameras. Robots stand by. Perimeter robots stand at defense. Attack non-bots. Attack all. Sure. So now apparently all we have to worry about are the robots. Turret, enemies. Turret, enemies. Fallen. It's locked. It's going to be worth picking open. You know what? I've never picked it open. Despite the fact it will set off the alarm big time. Ah. And you know what? This thing is really fucking me off. But I'm gonna leave it. Nothing. Whoa, some keys. Totally worth it. Keys make everything better. White phosphorus rockets. We haven't used any of those yet. But we might later. I know one place where I used them once.
I'm supposed to be taking a... Hey, I know my job. You want something else out of me?
Okay, so apparently, yep, there we go. That robot is beating the shit out of those guys, but they beat the shit out of the robot. Awesome. The alarm has lured the guard away. I'm fed up with these cameras. Go! You can do it before he spots me. No, you can't. You may be thinking, this is a really poor use of your biocells when you can have immortality and all these other great perks, and you're using them on something you could use a GEP gun or an EMP grenade on. My answer is yes. I want to see how powerful my spy bot is at this point. The answer is not quite powerful enough. Got him. Okay, so as you can tell, there are lots and lots of sneaky ways to get in places. I haven't quite finished in here. There is still a little bit of loot that I'm looking to get in here. And hopefully these mechanics will help. No. No, just another racist caricature. Sabot rounds. Always wanted. I know we haven't used them yet, but I'll show you what they are useful for. And I probably should have shown you this a little bit earlier. Buckshot. Sabot. Huh? Ah, there we go. They're extremely helpful for dealing with those pesky cameras. I know what you're thinking. Oh, it's going to be another... Well, I could take him out with my sec bot. That's the thing. You know how that wouldn't have happened? Hey, there's another one. And now the info link is just a party line.
Just thought you might want to know.
Frickin' cameras, man. Is it worth it? No, it's not worth it. Maybe it is worth it. Okay, let's make our way to the crane. Looks toxic. And looks like there's a giant ass robot there. I think we can just heal up with regular medkits. I think that's faster and economical and all that good stuff. No? I can't think of a reason why I'd want to be in there. Do not use. Ah yes, this is the sneaky way around. With some barracks.
Try taking the elevator to the top of that crane. You might be able to get on the roof and enter the building through the air conditioning ducts.
Thank you! Thank you!
One of these units will have a panel you can open. Along with the door into the building.
See, I told you guys it was strong. Now that scuttling you hear is none other than our favourite little mech electricity bots that we haven't actually had to fight yet. Because we dealt with them before they came out in the Universal Constructor. Now these Sabot rounds make very short work of them. Even though an EMP grenade would be a lot more efficient. I think you can blow that up to make this safer. But nerves of steel. Balls of steel. Okay. Now the first thing to do is to get onto the ship. But of course the ship is well guarded. Let me try that using the scope that my sniper rifle has specifically to let you make long distance shots. Well, he knows I'm there, but what's he gonna do about it? This is the alternate way in, I believe, which I will very briefly explore, just to see the other way to come in. I'm going to leave that up to your imaginations, because I don't like dealing with those spiders. Oh, that's annoying. And when I'm not in the cell, these soldiers can't relax and let their guard down. Now there is a way to take an elevator up there, and it will move this across, and you can then walk across onto the ship. I'm going to take a brief moment to... I think it's actually going this way. I'm going to take a brief moment to do that. And then just also mention you have... Oh no, yeah, that is the other way in. Ha. You have super jump, bro. And even if you don't have super jump, you have regular jump. What are you looking at alternate ways to do things for? Time to do it the lame way then, since you all know how to super jump across. If you don't, it's a damn shame. Yeah, so crane controls are up here. If you don't know how to super jump across, I suggest you go back and watch the Lebedev's airfield video right at the beginning of it, or the Meet the Mole People video right at the end of it. Here we go. Hey? I blew it. It's going to take a brief second to make sure everything is still running. Everything is still running. Oops. Okay, so now obviously you can walk across here, but if you were not so inclined to do that, you don't even have to super jump, we just turn on our running, walk across, and the damage we take is absolutely negligible. Now before we continue, there are a couple other guys skulking around on the ship, and I do not care for that. I like to know that when I cause a ruckus on the ship, no one's going to be coming up from behind me, unless I know they are. Dude. Okay, it's time to put the biocells there. And the health here. In my body. Now if you are low on explosives, there are a few explosives out here. As you can see, there is a lamb there, and you are going to need them. The game has gone to great pains to tell you over and over again, you're going to need at least 5, I think 5 or 6 forms of explosives. And that is if your aim is perfect, and you're not just blind firing. We have plenty, we still have the gap gun.
There is another way to find Everett. He has a mistress named Beth Duclair. Remember that when you get to Paris.
Okay, we're now going to meet a new type of enemy. The sailor. There's one. There's another one. Sorry, I am going to be more thorough in my explorations. I'm just trying to neutralize any sailors first. Definitely want to heal that. Can't take another one of those. Can I add a scope to anything I have? Onto my new pistol, sure. I'm going to take the risk of this possibly being a security camera, security computer. We can only hope. Ooh. Whoa. You are the worst camera. I mean, you're a great camera, apparently, but... God, you're annoying. There we go. Unlocked, open, off, off. And I'll just deal with any other cameras as I see them. Actually, we'll start at the top and we'll work our way down. Okay, so we're going to need a little bit of inventory space, but then we're going to want to fill our inventory. We want to keep our inventory as full as possible for a while. So that's why I'm still carrying this tranquilizer crossbow and this knife. And I am going to say goodbye to the Zyme soon. Oh, yep. Take a quick look at my skill points. They have jumped up incredibly quickly. I know I said I was going to take low-tech. The computer is very attractive. No, I'm definitely going to take low-tech. Yeah.
Captain Jacques, the helicopters will be there shortly. They're to be loaded for spraying of the virus. No delays. I want the helicopters operating before sunrise.
Just need to check if there are any mission objectives to read that. Ah, we scuttling the ship? Is that the plan? Find a way to the lower decks. Okay, so the exploring the top is purely a matter of choice. I am going to do it on the 7-1. Oh, that's not even the right number of numbers. I'm going to do it on the basis that I can get ambrosia for the dude who wants it. What's his name? Stanton Dowd? CL1 324. And here you go, you get some more lambs. The game has given you every opportunity to stockpile explosives, and you still haven't gotten the hint. If you think they're just a gift for you, that's on you, man. Even I've been here telling you, dude, ease up on the explosives. Keys everywhere, as is the fashion of the time. Yes, so I'm gonna get rid of the Zyme in Paris, and I'm gonna have to drop the trank dart and the knife. I might say goodbye to the pistol as well. I don't know what's gonna take its place is the thing. the inventory is pretty much all used up. Oh, there you go. That's exactly what's going to take its place. Silencer. Nothing can be silenced. Accuracy. Sure. And I'll take back the mini crossbow. Okay, we can go down to the lower levels now. And here is a tiny little vial of ambrosia. This looks like something that has an org in it, doesn't it? Absolutely. And there is a medbot upstairs. Yep, this is the only one in the game, I believe. And even though, spoilers, 2 people we know contract ambrosia, when you speak to this guy who has ambrosia, 2 people we know contract Grey Death. And even if you speak to the guy who isn't supposed to get this vial when he has Grey Death and you have the vial, you can't give it to him. Oh, it's an upgrade canister. Beautiful. So we're going to take this opportunity to upgrade the Spybot, which is now just beautiful. And because we have space in our inventory, I'm just going to pick up any old random bit of junk. Okay, and now we go to the lower decks. Okay, and that's the lower decks. Well, that's the top of the ship, and now we're at the lower decks. I'll see you guys at the lower decks for part 2 of How to Scuttle a Ship.